If you've ever wondered if it's worth it to use bread flour in your cookies instead of all-purpose flour, I decided to do a side-by-side comparison to see just how big of a difference the swap makes. And honestly, the dough looked identical. And once they were done baking, the only visual difference was that the bread flour cookie, which is on the bottom here, didn't spread as much as the all-purpose cookie. The main difference between these two flours is the protein content. Bread flour has more protein, around 13%, whereas all-purpose flour has closer to 11%. And because of the higher protein content in the bread flour, it absorbs more water, which is why they spread a little less. But taste and texture-wise, I really couldn't tell a difference because they were so thick and gooey. So the next day I decided to test it with a different recipe. With this batch, the all-purpose ones still spread more and are crispier on the edges, but the biggest difference between these two flours isn't the look or taste, but in the texture. The bread flour cookies are chewier, and once again, this is because of the protein content. The higher the protein in a flour, the more gluten it develops, which creates a chewier cookie. So I definitely don't think it's worth it to add bread flour to all of your cookies, but I think for certain recipes, it's really worthwhile.